Hello, it's a pleasure and an honor to present to you the Artist Life Compensation Plan, which starts on January the 15th of this year with great enhancements to all the artist family. Improve health and financial well-being in homes worldwide. How do we generate money in Artist Life? Basically, we have divided into three concepts the whole compensation plan for quick understanding and duplication of the teams. Number one, fast earnings. Number two, residual income. Number three, lifestyle bonuses. Fast, fast earnings. Get your products paid for within the first few weeks in the business. Retail sales. All artist distributors, once they join artists, they get a 40% discount from the retail price, and they can make money daily by selling the products, or they even get a replicated website that they can make money every 2 weeks by selling the products online. New websites will be available once we launch them at the event in February here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Preferred customer bonus. Once you start sharing the products and opportunity, you quickly will see that a percentage of people will be only interested on the products. You can either sell the products at retail price or invite them to become preferred customers. If they decide to become so, it's going to be a membership fee of $9.99 for the USA, and they will receive as preferred customers a 20% discount from retail price, and you as a distributor will be earning the difference in percentages, which in this case is another 20%. All sales produced or all purchases produced by your preferred customers will be paid every 2 weeks. Power Pack bonus or enrolling new distributors. As we said before, once you start sharing the products and opportunity, a percentage of people would be interested of doing the business as well. So you can offer them 3 tiers to become distributors: basic, junior, or professional. As you can see, in all 3 cases, they need to purchase a membership kit of $29.99 for the USA and a product purchase of $100, $200, or $300 depending on the case. Also, once you enroll them, you're going to get a Power Pack bonus of $30 once you enroll a new basic distributor, $60 for a junior, and $90 for a professional distributor. For all 3 options, you can offer them a pre-designed package, which we always recommend because we already have the best products available and helps the duplication of their teams. Or also, you can offer to them to create their own package. In the case that somebody creates their own package, for example, and they do not buy a $100 package, they go, for example, $120. What would happen is that you will still get a fixed bonus of $30. The same thing happens or applies for junior or professional. All bonuses for enrolling new distributors are paid bi-weekly and might vary depending on the country. Plan of 3. Teach each distributor to have 10 customers and 3 distributors each. This is not a way of pay, but this is the way we train our distributors. It's very important once you start as a new distributor that you quickly get your first customers. We always recommend 10 or more, because what's going to happen is that you're going to get quickly money in your pockets, you're going to get your own testimonial, and believe in the system, in the business. In the process, as you get trained, you want to always bring a minimum of 3 distributors from online, and you want to train them to do the same, get their own customers, and so on. And the plan of 3 refers to 3 distributors, who brings 3 distributors, who brings 3 distributors. That's the power of duplication, and that's one of the reasons why we do network marketing. Presenter bonus. Receive a bonus for helping your team enroll new distributors. This is a brand new bonus starting these new enhancements of the compensation plan. And the earnings begin when you reach the rank of supervisor, 1,000 group qualification points with the 50% rule, and the payout will be the next 2 ascending leadership levels. Each ascending leader receives $5 per enrollment. Let me give you a quick example with the following image. Let's say that you are a brand new distributor and you're an advisor. That's the first rank in the business. And you want to start showing the products and opportunity to your first 3 prospects. So you're going to partner with your first ascending leader and your second ascending leader in this example. Let's say that for this example, each one of these 2 guys are supervisors. So I, as an advisor, partner with my leaders, present the opportunity to 3 prospects. What's going to happen once we close them? My advisor is going to get either 30, 60, or $90 depending on the package that they decide to enroll. But my first ascending leader, which is here, is going to get $5 from each one of the enrollments. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15. That's what my first ascending leader will get, as well as my next ascending leader, which in this example is an additional $15. All these bonuses are paid bi-weekly, and the bonuses might vary depending on the country. Residual income. I prefer the 1% of 100 people effort than 100% of my own effort. Paul Getty. And this is a true reason why we do network marketing, because we want to leverage our time and effort by doing it with multiple people. Enrollment relationship bonus. Earn a 10% on all your personal enrolled distributors for life. You can place your new enrollments at a lower levels to help your team and continue to earn the 10%. Let's understand this with the following example. Let's say that you are the distributor and you have already placed or have enrolled your first 3 initial distributors here. And each one of them is purchasing $100. So 10% out of $100 is $10. $10 plus $10 plus $10 equals $30. So I'm making from every single personal enrollee, starting their second order, because the first one is the initial kit, the initial power pack bonus that has already been paid, but starting the second order, I'm always getting from every single personal enrolled distributor, regardless where they are in my organization, as long as I brought them into the business, a 10%. All these payments are done every 2 weeks. Unilevel bonus. This is one of the most exciting bonuses because it's the residual income that we are trying to build here in Artis. Earn a 5% on all the product order purchases of your team. Depending on your rank, you can get paid up to 8 levels deep, and we have dynamic compression. I'll explain that in a second. Let's watch this example to understand how this works. As we said before, you will always start with a minimum. That's why we recommend you can have 4, you can have 5, that doesn't really matter. But for this example, as you can see, I have 3 distributors that I brought into the business, each one with their 10 customers, are not reflected in this example. But with the power of duplication, you can see how faster you can start growing to 9, 27, and so on, all the way to 8 levels deep, which is a lot of people, 9,840. And depending on what order, how much ordered product they did, you're always going to be getting a 5% from each one of them. Dynamic compression is basically refers to if somebody in my team, let's say this guy over here, got inactive, decided to leave the business, it's going to compress the guy who is below to the next level. So you always maximize the compensation plan. Again, all these bonuses are paid every 2 weeks. Ranks, personal and group requirements, and bi-weekly pay. This is the summary of part of the bonuses that we have already spoken. Let me try to explain a little deeper. Here in Artis Life, we have different ranks. We start as an advisors, coordinators, supervisors, and you move on all the way to platinum. You always want to hit, to the highest rank because you're going to get paid the most. So in order to start growing your business, you need to be using the products and sharing it with people. So that usage of your product is going to qualify you to be able to earn commissions, to qualify you to continue making money or making residual income here in the business. So depending on the rank, that's the product that you need to be buying into the business. For example, if you are an advisor, you need to place an order of either 50 points or $50 for the USA, or 25 if you are in recurring order. That means that you have savings if you place your personal requirement order with the recurring order. And it starts growing depending on your rank. Now, you have what we call the group qualification points. That's what stands for is your personal requirement plus the purchase of your team that creates your group purchase, the group qualification purchase. As an advisor, the first rank in the business, you actually do not have any minimum to comply with. But starting as a coordinator, you have to do 500 points or $500 between yourself and your team every 2 weeks. Supervisors, you need to do 1,000 points every 2 weeks with yourself and your team, and so on. The 50% rule starts once you reach the rank of supervisor. Basically, I'm not going to explain it deeply, but if you're doing what I already explained, the plan of 3, by having 3 distributors who are working with you committed to start growing your business, you comply with this rule. Basically, what the rule is trying to tell us is to not grow only with one leg, so you have a more solid team. 10% relationship bonus, the 10% that we already spoke, regardless of your rank, you're always going to be able to collect it. And let's take a look at the unit level chart for a second. As we already explained, depending on your rank, that's the number of levels that you can collect from. As for example, as the highest rank in the business, you get 8 levels deep of 5% each, and this arrow stands for the compression, the dynamic compression that we already explained in the previous slide. Bi-weekly closing. The artist compensation plan will have 2 pay periods during the month. Now you can receive up to 2 commission payments in a month. The pay period will generally be from the 1st to the 15th of the month and from the 16th to the last day of the month. It may vary if it lands on a weekend or a holiday. Your biweekly volume will determine your rank and your biweekly commission pay. Please remember all volume starts over each biweekly period. Personal requirement, minimum purchase. You have 2 options on your personal product purchase requirement to earn commissions. Number 1, do your product purchase every biweekly period. Or number 2, do your full product purchase in the first biweekly period and you will be able to earn commissions for both periods. Let's see an example of this. Examples of personal requirement, minimum purchase. Let's see what happens if you do it biweekly. Let's say that my minimum requirement, I can do it every single 15 days, biweekly. I can do, for example, let's say that I have to do $50 or 50 points. I can always do it from the 1st to the 15th, and I can always do my following from the 16th to the 30th, the next 50. So I'm able to collect commissions in each one of the periods. The same thing would happen in the following month. But let's say that you're one of those persons that want to have, not too much to worry, just 1 order per month. You are in a recurring order, and you decide to do your whole purchase and want to be able to collect commissions in both periods. So you can do your full purchase from the 1st to the 15th. As long as you do it between here, you're going to be able to collect commissions in both periods. Being said that, it's from the 1st to the 15th and from the 16th to the last day of the month. Same thing happens would happen for the following month. So that's the option that you have in order to collect commissions. That's when you can place your personal requirements. Personal requirement for new distributors. When enrolling a new distributor, the personal product order requirement will need to be made on the first 2 weeks of the following month. Let's explain that with the following graphics. Let's say that you brought into the business a new enrollment, a new distributor, somebody who is excited about the business opportunity. So once you enroll them, let's say you enroll them from the 1st to the 15th. So this new guy who just got enrolled is already commission qualified for the 1st through the 15th and through the 16th to the last day of the month. So his next purchase will need to be done in the next bi-weekly period, which would be from the 1st to the 15th. Now he can decide if he wants to do it, just half of it or full of it in order to collect for both periods. Now, what would happen if you got a new enrollment from the 15th to the last day of the month? In this case, the new enrollment is being commission qualified for this specific period from the 15th all the way to the last day of the month. But he will need to do his since we're changing towards a new month, he will need to do his repurchase from the 1st to the 15th in order to be collecting commissions in this period. And he obviously has the option, as the one we said before, to do it fully or just half of it. That's up to the new distributor as well. Personal requirement for existing distributors. Very important if you are already existing distributor before the change or an enhancement of the new compensation plan. The first bi-weekly period will start from January the 15th through the February the 1st of 2016. So all existing distributors will need to have their product order purchase requirement during this period in order to generate commissions from the volume of this period. In other words, every single distributor or existing distributors needs to place either half or fully their personal requirement from the 15th to the 1st of February. Generational bonus, team development bonus. Earn up to an additional 4% to infinity from all your team sales. These bonuses begin when you produce 5,000 group qualification points with the 50% rule. Thereafter, distributors can earn 4% commissions on all their team purchases, and it's interrupted only when a new generation starts, another manager or higher. Let's understand it with the following example. Let's say that I'm excited about the business and I'm hitting for manager with 5,000 points, and I accomplish that on every 2 weeks. So I'm going to be entitled to collect, in top of everything that we have already said, a 4% over my whole team, regardless of the levels. It could be 10 levels deep, it could be 20 levels deep, to the infinity. But as I start growing and I become, for example, now a director of 9,000 points every 2 weeks, now what happens is that more likely I might have already a manager on my team that is already producing 5,000 points. So what happens at that moment is that I'm going to be able to collect a 3%, from my new manager that is on my team, and I'm going to collect a 4% in all my team that I don't have a manager at this point yet. Same thing would happen once I reach the level of president, executive, and so on. All these payments are done every 2 weeks, and that's also great news as well. Lifestyle bonuses, life rewarding bonuses. Car bonus. It's amazing to be able to earn money towards something like a vehicle. We all appreciate all this. So you can earn a car bonus up to $750 bi-weekly. Meet the requirement volume according to the chart. Here's what happens. Once you start reaching the volume of 2,000 group qualification points, the company, in top of everything, is going to give you every 2 weeks $75. So what you need to be doing is, if you want to continue growing, hit, for example, 4,000 group qualification points every 2 weeks. And what the company is going to be giving you is every 2 weeks, in this example, $110 and so on. So by weekly volumes, 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, and the car bonus that you're going to be getting is on the right side. As simple as that. Important note, you must qualify for our bi-weekly, and in the second half you will start receiving the bonus. 50% rules applies, and it's bi-weekly payments that we already said. So get excited about the car bonus because I'm already are. Rank bonus. Earn bonuses up to $400. Rewards you your effort every 2 weeks for maintaining your qualified rank. This is not a one-time bonus, it's for you for maintaining your rank. So let me explain with the following chart what happens. Once you start reaching the rank of supervisor, that you need to be doing 1,000 every 2 weeks. Once you do so, you're going to get a rank bonus of $50 on top of everything that we already explained. So just by maintaining your rank or hitting for something higher, obviously the company will always be giving you the bonus that are on this chart. So it's amazing. It's not a one-time only. You can always be getting it for maintaining your rank. Bi-weekly payments, bonuses might vary depending on the country, in the rank bonus and also on the car bonus as well that I forgot to mention. 100 matching rank bonus. This is something very important. The artist compensation plan is about people helping people. So by doing so, help your personal enrolled distributors meet their ranks, and you can get paid 100% matching bonus on their personal rank bonus. This is what happens. Me as a distributor, let's say that this is you as a distributor. So you already have your first 3 distributors who are committing to your business. So if you help them reach their rank, all your personal distributors who meet their rank, personal enrolled distributors, you're gonna get 100% matching bonus. For this example, first one has $100 in rank bonus, second one $200, and the last one $300. The company is gonna give you 100% matching bonus, which in this case is $600 every 2 weeks. It's an amazing way of people helping people. It's an exciting bonus as well. And finally, a last bonus that we have here in the artist compensation plan is the Power Star bonus, which is a pay setter. Earn bonuses accumulated up to $500,000, and that's a lot of money. Reach a goal and receive a bonus. Earn 20% matching bonus on every person who earns a Power Star bonus on your first, second, third, and fourth level. This is the only bonus that is paid monthly. The bonuses might vary depending on the country, and you can see this chart more in depth through your back office. But let me give you an example of how this works. And by the way, this is one of the fastest ways that you can make money here in the business. There's a lot of testimonials of making so much money through these bonuses, and you're going to understand that in a second why. Let's say that you accumulated 2,000 group qualification points in your first month in the business. So what would happen is that you will be paid a bonus of $150. That's great money. And so, let me give you the interpretation of the chart. You have different goals to meet and the group qualifications to meet. So if you hit already the 2000 group qualification mark, and you also have 3 personal enrolled first level distributors, what the company is going to be giving you is it's going to add up in this specific case 25 plus 25 plus 50 plus 50, everything together in that specific month, and it's going to pay out $150 in top of everything that we already said. But because this business grows exponentially, 3 people who brings 3 people who brings 3 people, the plan of 3, you're going to be getting a 20% matching bonus in your first, second, third, or fourth level. So the more people you have in your levels, which by the way that you understand it, there's going to be more people on the fourth level than the third, than the second, than the first, you're going to be getting a 20% matching bonus on all those volumes. So it adds up to be a lot of money as you start growing. And that's how you can produce multiple bonuses in artists as part of the compensation plan. That's basically it. If you're an existing distributor, I wish you the best. There's a lot of enhancements in the compensation plan, or a few enhancements that makes it even more powerful. We have a more powerful compensation plan, and the vision behind it is that we can provide more payments faster to our distributors and enhancements to make more money as well. So thank you very much. It's a pleasure. And remember that an appointment with artists will change your life. God bless.